Let's get into it, baby.
Ah, yeah, it's time to travel and bang, baby.
This is Travel Bang back again. This is Fritz Edelweiss. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. Here to talk about the dark arts of seduction and the nuance of game. I'm glad you came. Before we get into it, got to hit up my sponsor. This is powered by AO Nutrition, Anabolic Outlaws, the #1 sports nutrition and supplement company for your pro hormone needs. Hit them up at aonutrition.shop. I'll leave a code below if you're interested in getting a price reduction. Just use it. Travel Band 10, baby. Okay, so we're gonna get into it. Got a whole bundle, not a bundle, but several kind of questions that were sent to me. Remember, you can hit me up at Fritz at travelandbang.com. That is Fritz at travelandbang.com. Hit me up, people. I want to break it down. Want to get analytical, exchange informations, and that way we can have a better understanding how to function out here using some real social dynamics. Okay. So before we get into it, I want to tell people about some new terminology I'm going to use. So I'm going to start using the word, old school word, baby, Humpty Hump, based on one of my, oh man, I used to look up to this musician when I was a kid, when I was 13 years old. That's when the song Do the Humpty Hump blew up. Shock G, real name, Gregory Jacobs, also known as Humpty Hump. And I even went to his funeral a couple years back. Has it been that long? I don't know if it's been that long. I feel like it's just a year ago. I went to his funeral, and there was some really big hip hop icon veterans who showed up. All sorts of people that were part of the Digital Underground crew. Okay, you're probably thinking like, why? Who cares? No. You should care. Tupac Shakur. There would be no Tupac Shakur if there was no Humpty Hump. Do you understand what I'm getting at now? Tupac Shakur got in the music industry originally through the open door that Shock G created for him. Tupac Shakur starting out as a dancer in the Digital Underground rap group, okay? So that's why it's very important that we show these type of icons, these type of people, at least give them their flowers. That's all I'm asking. Just give them their flowers. And how do we give them their flowers? Let's keep their terminology going. That's all I'm saying. Do the Humpty Hump. We all know what humping means. Let's keep it going, baby. And as long as we use different words like that, then they can't censor us because it's an inside thing. We know what we're talking about, but they don't. The conservative, you know what I mean, overlords who try to censor everything and keep us from saying what we want to say, they don't know because they're not in the inside of the circle. You're in the inside of the Freundeskreis Christ. You know what I'm saying when we say Humpty Hump, and that's all I'm saying. So let's get into the first email that was sent to me. The question, if you want to hit me up at Fritz at travelandbang.com. Oh, this is from a woman. This is a really good question because this is a channel for men, but I'll make an exception now and then. Let's get into it. She writes, "Hello Fritz, my name is Amy, and for most of my adult life, I have received complaints in the bedroom. Most of my ex-boyfriends have accused me of being boring in the sack, calling me names like Pillow Princess and the Starfish Queen. And I recently started dating a man that I really am trying to impress and hopefully turn into my future husband. How do I keep my new boyfriend excited and interested in the bedroom? And please do not recommend watching Humpty Hump websites." I'm changing the wording. "I don't enjoy watching. I think it's disgusting crap. Need your help. Everyone tells me you have amassed a huge body count with women, so I figured I'd ask a bedroom bully like you." Okay, a little bit exaggerated on the number amassed. I mean, it's up there, but I wouldn't say it's... Anyway, let's get back to her. Look, so just to explain to the viewer, Pillow Princess, Starfish Queen, these are these are nicknames that men give to women who are not proactive during erotic, romantic intimacy in the bedroom, okay? Meaning that the woman just kind of lays there and does nothing. You know what I mean? Kind of lays there, spreads the legs, doesn't do anything. So those are nicknames for that type, geared for that type of woman. And listen, not every woman wants to do double monkey backflips in the bedroom, okay? I totally get it. So this is the advice I'm gonna give, and this will mind-blowing, will change the bedroom scene for you. Listen to what I tell you, baby. Women are gonna be like, oh my God, he's so right. Because I've had it done to me, and I didn't realize the black voodoo magic was done to me by a woman until later. And I thought about it. I was like, oh, that's what it was. So look, this is what you do if you're a pillow princess or a starfish queen. You just want to lay there. You ain't trying to get all sweaty and do a bunch of gymnastics. You know what I mean? On the mattress. What you got to do is the cheerleader strategy. Okay? The cheerleader strategy. So while you not moving, barely doing anything, you're going to use the power of the vocal cords. You're going to chant. You're going to cheer. You're going to say dirty, little, you know what I mean? Dirty, nasty nothings. Okay? Talk dirty. Cheer them on. I really gotta watch how I do this because I want this band, but you know what I mean? The woman lays there while the man's drilling for oil, while he's doing the Humpty Hump, and the woman's like, oh yeah, baby, oh my God, oh yeah. You understand what I'm saying? This psychologically, what it does to a man is crazy. What would it do to a man when a woman does that? So later, when the man walks off, he's like, man, he feels like King Dingaling. He feels like, wow, King Kong. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden, the woman is like, wow. The woman's thinking, I'm not really doing anything. Why is he coming back with a smile all the time? Why is he super happy? Why is he why is this man so pleased by me barely doing anything? It's because you did the cheerleader strategy. Do the cheerleader strategy. For all the women out there who don't want to do double monkey backflips or gymnastics on the mattress, do the cheerleading strategy. It will change the game. I swear to God, nobody talks about this, okay? Next question is, and I know I'm just gonna cram it together. The guy emailed me saying he has a problem with game. He has a low self-esteem. He doesn't know how to get around it. Okay. Look, in many circles, a lot of occult circles, they have this thing called assuming a God form, okay? So basically, without tapping into that, because this channel isn't about that, it's about embodying a persona, okay? This is where I bring up the rapper Humpty Hump again. The rapper Gregory Jacobs, also known as Shock G in Digital Underground, had a persona, Humpty Hump. Total different personality. When he put that nose on, he was somebody else. I, even as a child, thought he was not the same person for years. Me and all my friends, we did not think he was the same. Shock G was Humpty Hump. We thought it was two different people. For years, he had everybody tricked. So what I'm trying to say is taking that, embodying a persona. The same thing when you're doing game, when you're doing courtship to attract a woman. If you, whoever you are, who you are, your identity makes you have a low self-esteem, you don't feel, what you do is, yeah, you basically pretend you're someone else. You know what I mean? Would Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson feel insecure when he approaches that number 10? You know what I'm saying? And of course he wouldn't. Would anybody you look up to, you know, Sean P. Diddy Combs, Brad Pitt? This is the embodiment of the persona of who they are. That you literally, I tell men to do that. To take on, to embody that persona. Pretend you're that person. When you're hollering, when you're speaking, when you're trying to create charismatic attraction while talking to a woman. What ends up happening at first, it is a fake it till you make it. But what ends up happening through time is you create a alter ego. Because this is basically what you're doing. You're creating an alter ego. Just like the rapper Shock G created Humpty Hump, an alter ego. And it will be a part of you. It will become a part of you. See, the worst advice anyone can give is to tell men, just be yourself. Just be yourself. Worst advice in the world. And even when your parents give it, they mean well, but they don't understand the psychology behind just be yourself. There is no just be yourself. There's a different version of your identity that you give to different people in different moments of life. Who your employer knows, or your boss, or whoever in that regard to your career, you're a different version. They know a different version of you. Who your parents know, your identity is a different version. Who the woman, who's your girlfriend or your wife, you know what I mean? The person that you're erotically, romantically intimate with behind closed doors, she knows a different version of you. It's not the same version as your parents know. Not the same version as your employer knows. Unless you got something going on with your employer. That's a different story. So you understand? And this is why creating an alter ego, embodying a persona, a different persona, to get past your insecurities is so vital, is so important. And it translates even to business. When you embody a different persona, a different version. You know what I recommend all men do? Take on a pseudonym. You understand? Just as the rapper Shock G did with Humpty Hump, his alter ego. Take on a pseudonym. It's a different version of you, okay? So when you meet women, or you know what I mean, jump in the dating game, you introduce yourself to the woman, call yourself whatever. Nickname yourself something. Rico, Impresario, you know what I mean? John, even if it's bland and boring. Whatever it is, Felix. Name yourself something. Let that be the persona be represented through a pseudonym. So every time the woman or women refer to you, they refer to you as a pseudonym, and it already psychologically, it does a mind trick, a Jedi mind trick. It just you get in right into the step, right? You get into the act of being that persona. You know what I mean? When your parents call you your real name, but when you're out and about dating, when you're out and about doing different things in the romantic world, right? They refer to you to a certain name, and then, you know what I mean? You're locked in tight into that persona. This has been Travel with Bang. Asombroso.